Have you ever met someone who seems calm and composed on the surface, yet the more you try to understand them, the more complex they appear? Someone who rarely shares their thoughts. But when they do, their words hold immense weight. Someone who is unwavering in their beliefs, deeply loyal, yet almost impossible to persuade once their mind is made up? If this sounds familiar, then you've encountered a Taurus. Taurus is often described as stable, dependable, and grounded, but beneath their steady exterior lies a personality full of contradictions. They are warm yet reserved, loving yet possessive, patient yet impossibly stubborn. They value deep, long-lasting connections but fiercely guard their personal space. Their way of thinking and behaving can sometimes seem so unusual that people around them find them difficult to understand. So why does Taurus appear so mysterious? And what is really going on beneath their quiet strength? In this video, we are going to explore the hidden layers of Taurus, uncovering the reasons behind their unique traits, their deeply rooted behaviors, and how these qualities shape their relationships, ambitions, and daily life. But most importantly, if you're a Taurus yourself, this video will help you embrace your strengths while understanding areas where you might need balance. And if you have a Taurus in your life, you'll learn how to connect with them on a deeper level, appreciating them for who they truly are rather than how they appear on the surface. Make sure to watch until the end, because we'll reveal a surprising truth about Taurus that not many people recognize, one that explains why they are both admired and misunderstood at the same time. And if you love exploring astrology, personal growth, and self-discovery, subscribe to Zen Mind Peaceful Life and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now, let's begin our journey into the world of Taurus. 1. They guard their secrets like a treasure, the power of silence. Taurus is one of the most private and emotionally reserved signs of the zodiac. Unlike water signs who openly express their emotions or fire signs who wear their hearts on their sleeves, Taurus keeps their thoughts and feelings deeply hidden. Why do they do this? As an earth sign ruled by Venus, Taurus values security and stability above all else. They see vulnerability as something that should be shared only with those who have truly earned their trust. This makes them incredibly selective about who they open up to. How this affects their relationships. Many people perceive Taurus as distant or emotionally unavailable, but the truth is, they are highly protective of their inner world. They prefer deep, meaningful conversations over small talk, and they would rather listen than speak unnecessarily. What we can learn from Taurus. Silence is powerful. Not everything needs to be shared with the world, and sometimes, protecting your personal energy is more important than seeking external validation. 2. Unshakable conviction. Once they decide, there's no turning back. Taurus is not easily influenced. Once they make up their mind about something, whether it's a career choice, a relationship, or a personal belief, they stand by it firmly. Astrological reason. Taurus is a fixed earth sign, meaning they embody stability, persistence, and resistance to change. This makes them incredibly reliable, but also extremely difficult to persuade once they've committed to an idea or decision. How this affects their daily life. In relationships, they are loyal to a fault, refusing to give up easily, even when things get difficult. In their careers, they are hardworking and consistent, often choosing long-term stability over risky ventures. However, their refusal to change can sometimes make them appear stubborn or unyielding, even when adapting would be beneficial. What we can learn from Taurus. While being firm in your beliefs is a strength, true wisdom comes from knowing when to stand your ground and when to embrace flexibility. 3. Their personal space is sacred, the need for emotional and physical boundaries. Taurus is highly territorial, not just physically, but emotionally as well. They value their space, their routines, and their sense of control over their environment. Why do they need this? Stability is everything to Taurus. They dislike chaos, unpredictability, and unnecessary drama. When someone pushes too hard, invades their space, or tries to control them, they will immediately shut down or withdraw. How this affects their relationships. A Taurus may avoid social events if they feel too overwhelmed by external noise. In romantic relationships, they need trust and security before fully opening up. If someone violates their boundaries, Taurus won't always argue, they will simply remove that person from their inner circle. What we can learn from Taurus. Setting boundaries is a sign of self-respect, not selfishness. Learning to protect your personal energy is crucial for long-term emotional well-being. 4. Love is practical. They show affection through actions, not words. Taurus is not the type to engage in grand romantic gestures or dramatic declarations of love. Instead, they express their affection through consistency, reliability, and practical support. Why do they behave this way? As an earth sign ruled by Venus, Taurus's love language is stability and devotion. They don't believe in words without action. Instead of constantly saying "I love you," they prefer to demonstrate it through daily acts of care. Examples of how they show love: remembering your favorite meal and cooking it for you, fixing things around the house without being asked, ensuring that you feel safe, comfortable, and financially secure. Misunderstanding. Because they are not overly expressive, their partners may sometimes feel like they are emotionally distant or unromantic. In reality, their actions speak louder than words. What we can learn from Taurus. Love is not just about words, it's about consistency, effort, and presence. If someone shows up for you every day, that is real love. 5. They move at their own paces. Patience is their superpower. Taurus hates being rushed. Whether it's making a life decision, processing emotions, or developing relationships, they prefer to take their time and move at a pace that feels right for them. Why are they like this? They believe that everything worth having takes time. They don't make impulsive choices, nor do they feel pressured to conform to other people's timelines. How this affects their life. In careers, they prefer slow, steady growth over quick wins. In relationships, they need trust and emotional security before fully opening up. When faced with a big decision, they will analyze every detail before taking action. Misunderstanding. People often mistake this for indecisiveness or laziness. But in reality, Taurus simply wants to ensure they are making the best, most well-thought-out choice. What we can learn from Taurus. Patience leads to better decisions and long-term success. Instead of rushing, sometimes the best approach is to slow down and trust the process. 6. Fiercely protective, their loyalty knows no bounds. If you are lucky enough to be loved by a Taurus, you will experience one of the most unwavering forms of loyalty in the Zodiac. They are incredibly devoted to their friends, family, and loved ones, and will always stand by the people they care about. Why are they so protective? Taurus values stability and long-term connections. They do not form relationships lightly, so once they let someone into their inner circle, they see them as family. How this manifests in real life. If a Taurus considers you important, they will defend you fiercely, even when you're not around. They will support you through thick and thin, offering practical help and emotional stability. However, if they feel betrayed, they will quietly distance themselves, and once they're gone, they rarely come back. What we can learn from Taurus. True loyalty is rare. When you find someone who is willing to stand by you no matter what, cherish and respect that bond. 7. Emotionally reserved but deeply sensitive, they feel more than they show. Taurus often appears calm and emotionally grounded, but deep down, they feel things very intensely. They simply do not express their emotions openly like water or fire signs. Why do they suppress their emotions? As an earth sign, Taurus believes in practicality over emotional outbursts. They prefer to process their emotions internally before reacting. They fear that showing vulnerability will make them lose control of a situation. How this affects their relationships. Taurus may bottle up their emotions, leading others to believe they don't care. When they are hurt, they often withdraw rather than confront the issue. However, when they do open up, their emotions are deep, raw, and powerful. What we can learn from Taurus. Strength is not just about holding things in, it's also about knowing when to share your feelings. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is a form of courage. 8. Their relationship with material wealth, stability over excess. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of luxury and abundance, which gives them a natural appreciation for comfort, beauty, and financial security. However, people often mistake this for materialism or greed, when in reality, Taurus simply seeks stability and quality over quantity. Why do they value financial security? Taurus sees money as a way to create a stable and stress-free life. They do not chase wealth for status, but rather for peace of mind. They prefer investing in high-quality, lasting things rather than wasting money on trends. How this affects their lifestyle. They will work tirelessly to ensure their home is comfortable and secure. They don't splurge impulsively. But when they do spend, they choose the best of the best. They can be resistant to financial risks, preferring slow and steady wealth accumulation. What we can learn from Taurus. True wealth is about security, not excess. It's better to have a few high-quality things that bring real value rather than constantly chasing temporary pleasures. 9. Their strength lies in routine, stability is their superpower. Taurus thrives on consistency, order, and predictable routines. Unlike signs that crave change and adventure, Taurus finds comfort in familiarity and structure. Why do they prefer routine? It gives them a sense of control over their environment. They believe that success comes from steady, long-term effort, not instant gratification. Sudden changes can make them feel unbalanced or insecure. How this manifests in daily life. Taurus prefers sticking to habits, from the way they start their mornings to how they manage their finances. They stay committed to their jobs, relationships, and goals even when things get tough. However, they can sometimes become too comfortable and resistant to change. What we can learn from Taurus. Discipline and routine lead to long-term success. While change is necessary, having strong foundational habits can help us achieve stability in an unpredictable world. 10. They have a hidden humanitarian side, compassionate yet selective. One of the most overlooked traits of Taurus is their deep sense of compassion. While they may appear practical and reserved, they have a genuine desire to help others, especially those they care about. Why are they so compassionate? Taurus is an earth sign, meaning they are naturally grounded and connected to the world around them. They do not believe in empty words, they express compassion through action. They will offer help in practical ways, such as financial support, emotional stability, or physical assistance. How this affects their relationships. Taurus will quietly support those in need, often without seeking recognition. They do not believe in false charity. If they help, they do it genuinely. However, they are selective with their kindness. If they sense someone is taking advantage of them, they will withdraw their support immediately. What we can learn from Taurus. True compassion is about actions, not just words. Helping others in meaningful, practical ways creates lasting impact. 11. They never forget, long memory, strong grudges. Taurus has an extraordinary memory, especially when it comes to personal experiences, relationships, and emotional wounds. They may forgive, but they never truly forget. Why is their memory so strong? Taurus values stability and trust, so when someone betrays them, it leaves a deep imprint. As a fixed earth sign, they hold on to emotions and experiences much longer than other signs. They have a strong sense of justice. If someone wrongs them, they believe that person should be held accountable. How this affects their relationships. If you hurt a Taurus, they may not seek revenge, but they will quietly distance themselves. If they feel betrayed, they will never see you the same way again, even if they act civil. However, their long memory also works in positive ways. They remember small details about their loved ones and cherish good memories forever. What we can learn from Taurus. Holding on to pain can be both a strength and a burden. Learning to let go of past hurts can free up emotional energy for more meaningful connections. 12. Their love is slow burning but unbreakable. Taurus does not rush into relationships. They take their time to observe, test, and analyze before fully committing. But once they love, their affection is deep, steady, and unshakable. Why are they so slow in love? Taurus believes that real love takes time to build. They want to be sure that the person they choose is trustworthy and emotionally stable. As a Venus-ruled sign, they seek a love that is both passionate and long-lasting. How this affects their romantic life. They are not easily swept away by infatuation, they need substance, consistency, and real effort from their partner. They dislike mind games or emotional uncertainty. If they feel someone is inconsistent, they will lose interest. Once they commit, they are loyal to a fault and expect the same in return. What we can learn from Taurus. Love is not about rushing, it's about building a foundation that can stand the test of time. True emotional security takes patience and trust. 13. They thrive in stability but struggle with change. Taurus is the embodiment of consistency. They thrive when they have a clear routine, a stable home, and long-term goals. However, this same desire for security makes them resistant to sudden change. Why do they dislike change? As an earth sign, Taurus prefers predictability over uncertainty. Change feels unsettling because it disrupts their sense of control. They invest so much into their decisions that they find it hard to pivot when things don't go as planned. How this affects their life. In their career, they prefer sticking with one path and mastering it rather than switching jobs frequently. In relationships, they find comfort in long-term stability, and sudden emotional shifts can be stressful for them. They may struggle with adapting to new environments, preferring familiarity over novelty. What we can learn from Taurus. Stability is a powerful foundation, but sometimes growth requires stepping outside of your comfort zone. Learning to embrace change can lead to unexpected success and happiness. 14. They are masters of sensory pleasure. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, love, and pleasure, which makes them highly in tune with their senses. They appreciate fine food, soft textures, beautiful art, and the comforts of life in a way that few other signs do. Why are they so connected to sensory experiences? They seek pleasure in the present moment, making them masters of enjoying life's simple luxuries. Sensory experiences help them feel grounded and secure. They associate certain textures, smells, and tastes with comfort and relaxation. How this affects their lifestyle. Taurus may have a deep love for food and appreciate high-quality ingredients and gourmet meals. They invest in comfort, whether it's soft blankets, well-made clothing, or luxurious skincare products. Their aesthetic sense is refined, and they are naturally drawn to beauty and harmony in their surroundings. What we can learn from Taurus. True pleasure isn't about excess, it's about appreciating the small moments. Slowing down and savoring life's beauty can create a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. 15. Their independence is quiet but unshakable. Taurus may seem easygoing and grounded, but they have a hidden streak of fierce independence. They do not like being controlled, pressured, or rushed into decisions. Why are they so independent? Taurus thrives on self-sufficiency. They prefer to build their own security rather than rely on others. They have strong personal values and do not easily conform to external influences. They dislike feeling indebted to anyone, which is why they often prefer to solve problems on their own. How this affects their relationships. In friendships, they are loyal but not clingy. They need personal space and time to recharge. In romantic relationships, they expect mutual respect and equality, and will not tolerate overbearing or controlling partners. At work, they prefer autonomy over micromanagement. excelling in roles where they can work at their own pace. What we can learn from Taurus. Independence is a powerful tool, but true strength also comes from allowing others to support you when needed. Finding the balance between self-sufficiency and connection is key. 16. Their emotional walls are high, but their love is deep. At first glance, Taurus may seem reserved, emotionally distant, or even hard to read. They do not openly display their emotions, which can make them appear unaffected or uninterested. Why do they build emotional walls? Taurus is a fixed earth sign, meaning they prioritize emotional security over impulsive expression. They fear being vulnerable too soon, so they test people's patience before fully opening up. They believe emotions should be stable and lasting, rather than fleeting or dramatic. How this affects relationships. Taurus will take their time before showing their true feelings, which can confuse those who seek instant emotional connection. They need consistency and trust before allowing themselves to be emotionally exposed. However, once they open up, their love is incredibly deep, loyal, and long-lasting. What we can learn from Taurus. Not all love is loud. Sometimes, the strongest emotions are the ones that take time to reveal themselves. True emotional security comes from patience, not pressure. 17. They have a complex relationship with power and control. Taurus values stability and structure, which means they often seek control over their environment. While they may not be openly dominant, they dislike feeling powerless in any situation. Why do they seek control? They fear instability and unpredictability, which can make them feel insecure. They prefer making their own decisions rather than being influenced by others. They equate control with self-sufficiency and protection. How this affects their interactions with others. In relationships, they may quietly take charge, preferring things to go at their own pace. At work, they excel in leadership roles where they can manage things independently. They dislike being told what to do, but they also don't enjoy unnecessary conflict. They prefer leading through quiet influence rather than aggression. What we can learn from Taurus. True control is not about dominating others, but about creating a life where you feel secure and confident in your choices. 18. They are extremely selective with their inner circle. Taurus is not the type to befriend everyone. They prefer a few deep, meaningful connections over a wide network of acquaintances. Why are they so selective? They invest a lot of time and effort into relationships, so they want to ensure it's worth it. They dislike drama, dishonesty, or unstable people. They seek reliability and consistency. They believe in quality over quantity, both in friendships and in love. How this affects their social life. They may appear reserved in social settings, but once comfortable, they are warm and engaging. They do not forgive betrayal easily, and once trust is broken, it's nearly impossible to repair. They value long-term friendships and deep emotional bonds over temporary connections. What we can learn from Taurus. Surround yourself with people who bring value and stability to your life. It's better to have a few strong connections than many superficial ones. 19. They have a love-hate relationship with change. Taurus is one of the most resistant to change zodiac signs. But that doesn't mean they dislike growth or progress. They just need time to adjust. Why do they struggle with change? Their fixed nature makes them value routine and predictability. They dislike taking risks without clear benefits. They prefer long-term security over quick, temporary fixes. How this affects their decision-making. They may hesitate before making big life changes, even if those changes are positive. Once they commit to change, they fully embrace it and work hard to make it successful. They need logical reasoning and time to mentally process before accepting something new. What we can learn from Taurus. Change is uncomfortable, but it's often necessary for growth and evolution. Learning to adapt while maintaining stability is the key to success. 20. They express passion in unexpected ways. Taurus is often associated with calm and stability, but beneath that exterior lies one of the most passionate signs in the zodiac. Why is their passion often overlooked? They do not express excitement in loud or exaggerated ways. Their passion is steady and long-lasting. They channel passion through action, not just words. Their sensuality and appreciation for beauty make them deeply immersed in experiences, whether it's love, work, or hobbies. How this affects their personality. In relationships, their love is slow-burning but incredibly intense. In their careers, they put their heart into their work, ensuring everything they do is high quality. In personal interests, they become obsessed with perfecting their skills, whether it's cooking, music, art, or a specific hobby. What we can learn from Taurus. Passion is not about grand gestures, it's about consistent effort and dedication over time. 21. The one trait that sets them apart, their ability to create a lasting legacy. More than any other sign, Taurus has the unique ability to build something that lasts a lifetime. Whether it's in relationships, career, or personal goals, they have the patience, persistence, and vision to turn dreams into reality. What makes them so exceptional at this? They have long-term focus, they do not chase short-lived success. They are willing to put in years of effort to achieve their goals. They value legacy over temporary gratification, whether it's building a strong family, creating financial security, or mastering a craft. How this affects their impact on the world. Many Taurus individuals become successful entrepreneurs, artists, or leaders because of their ability to stay committed to their vision. They create strong, lasting relationships that stand the test of time. Their steady and grounded energy provides a sense of stability to those around them. What we can learn from Taurus. Great things take time. If you want to build something meaningful, be patient, stay consistent, and trust the process. Final thoughts. Understanding the true nature of Taurus. Taurus is not just stubborn, reserved, or practical, they are builders, protectors, and visionaries. Their strength lies in their ability to create stability in a constantly changing world. If you are a Taurus, embrace your gift of persistence and loyalty, but also remember that sometimes, embracing change can lead to even greater success. If you have a Taurus in your life, be patient with their pace, respect their boundaries, and appreciate the depth of their loyalty, because once they commit to you, they are there for life. This concludes our deep dive into Taurus. Make sure to subscribe to Zen Mind Peaceful Life and turn on notifications so you never miss another insightful video about astrology, personal growth, and self-discovery. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.